Job search is a crash course in rejections. It is a very frustrating process. And for a lot of us, we're not used to being rejected so many times in a particular process. So it chips away the confidence and it makes it extremely difficult to keep on going. What I've observed working with my clients and other job seekers is, you know, in the initial 2 months, people are very excited, they know what to do, they are gung-ho about it, and then the frustration starts to build up. So today, I'm going to share my top 3 tips on how you can keep on building on the momentum. In fact, if I were to look at my role as a job search strategist or career coach for my clients, after the initial learning curve, the role becomes more of someone who keeps up the momentum, accountability, and ensures that the frustration doesn't come in the way of the job search. Hi, my name is Shub Faujdar. I'm a Singapore-based job search strategist and career coach and a former corporate recruiter. Now, this channel is for you if you're looking for job search or career development, and I release new videos every Tuesday, 9 a.m. for a very short, quick tip you can start implementing immediately, and on Thursdays at 9 a.m. with a deep dive. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's focus on the 3 tips to keep your momentum going and how do you build on it when you're not getting the results you're looking for. So, tip number 1, focus on your actions instead of the results. Look, so many people judge their job search based on how many interviews you are having, how many networking calls, but you really don't have control over these things. So if I were to put it in another word, it would be focus on things under your control. Forget about the uncontrollables and trust the process. Look at the basics. Now, I do have some caveats here. If you're just applying for online applications and you focus on applying to 150 applications in a week, that's not an activity which gives you a lot of results. So you absolutely need to be smart about what actions you're focusing on. So look at your job search in the last few weeks and see which actions gave you the best results. Was it, networking through your peers? Was it attending industry events? Was it through your social media branding? Whatever it is, double down on those actions and forget what the result is. When you start doing those actions consistently, you will see a pipeline begins to develop. And the only word of caution I will give you as a career coach and job search strategist is when you start building that momentum, that pipeline, don't become complacent. I see so many job seekers, including my clients, who would be reaching final interviews and they would be putting their legs up and ready to sign the offer, which never comes. So you need to keep the momentum going till you actually sign that offer letter. So that's number 1 advice. Advice 2 would be to focus on non-job search related things. Look, I understand that, when you are in the job search process, job search mindset, that's the only thing you think about 24/7. You might be spending 8 hours every day, but I can tell you, people who get burnt out fastest are the people who are spending their entire days just doing job search. I've had clients who've got job referrals from people in their biking group or yoga classes or from their kids, friends, parents. So have a life outside of your job search as well. Firstly, it keeps you going. You are not focusing on a very frustrating activity throughout the day. Secondly, it opens up avenues which you don't think naturally and normally for job search. And what it also does is to really feed your soul and confidence. And that reflects in everything that you do in your job search, the way you are speaking to other people, the way you are interviewing. Otherwise, the side effect of doing job search 24/7 is you start feeling desperate and helpless because that's the only thing that keeps you going. So focus on other job related things. Now, what kind of things? Look, if you are just focused on the career at this point in time, you can look at upskilling yourself, You can look at doing volunteering. It looks good on the resume. It provides good talking points. But may I just request you to also do something for yourself? Job search may last a few months. And I get it, those few months are not the best months. But when you get that next job, you're going to look back at this time and think, why did I waste the whole time worrying about getting this job? Make a list of activities which you want to do or which you've been putting off to do after you retire, and start doing them. Look at budget-friendly options or free options available in your area and just go and do it. Look, the way it will impact the way you approach your job search is going to be so different. You are going to come with renewed energy like you've not known before. And that will translate into much better results than just staring at the computer, hoping and praying that somebody comes back to you for that interview. So take that dance class, go for that yoga retreat you've been putting off, or just simply focus on winning your region's tennis league, things which will make you come alive. Now, tip number 3, get a schedule. Do you do job search whenever you feel like it? Do you do it from your bedroom, from your sofa, from your kids' room, from your dining table? And is it how you approach your work projects as well? If your answer is yes for the first 2 questions and no for the last one, then let's change the whole job search mindset. I find it so interesting that a lot of people will give their everything to meet a company's projects, the deadlines, to make them achieve the goals. But when it comes to their own job search, they take a very different approach. Look, these are fundamentals which have a very big impact on your psyche and the way you approach things. So for some reason, we are more structured when we are working for someone else versus when we are looking for that job for ourselves, which is basically working for our own career. So firstly, block your schedule. You don't have to look for a job 8 hours a day. Whatever 2 hours you've decided based on the day, you might want to move around your schedule based on your family activities as well. In that time, stay in a focused area. When you're sitting there, everybody should just assume you're doing job search. That's your area of action. And you'll realize you have a very different way of approaching job search. What some of my clients love to do is to just plug in headphones with music and get the action going from there. So use those little things which don't distract you. Other people know you're not free. This is your zone. You're going to be here for a couple of hours, trashing activities which produce the best results, and then just go for it. So I hope these 3 tips are going to help you keep the momentum. Please do share in comments with me some of the tips from your side. How do you keep up the momentum of your job search or have done that in the past? It's going to be extremely helpful for the community here of other job seekers. And as always, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.